So initially when you come in, you turn on your car, it's gonna go straight into that oil maintenance required. And so what first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the little arrow just like that. Looks just like that, and it's right here on the steering wheel. We have our hood. The hood's gonna be popped open from here. Pop open the hood. It gives us a little thing that the hood is open. I'm gonna press the brakes and turn it off, and everything is gonna go completely off. It's got a little arrow right here to put that in. Engine oil dipstick. Engine oil. I like to put the engine oil cap somewhere where it's going to obstruct the actual hood when I go ahead and close it, and I like to have my funnel up there. It's just a reminder so you can put your engine oil cap back. I'm checking my oil level is good. I wasn't burning any excess oil, and it does not look that bad, but it is time to change it. Everything that you need for this is going to be your oil filter, your brand new crush washer, magnetic tray. I like this mini pry bar. Sometimes I like to pick out the whole crush washer. It gets stuck in there. Any 14mm will do. I prefer this one. And a cup to remove the old filter. 10mm to remove that little cover on the bottom of your skid plate. The pinch well is right here, and jack it up on there. Plastic cover covers it from right there. You got it exposed from here to here. Tiny little drip there, but you can see my crush washer is still there, so you always double check. That's my little mini pry bar, right on it, and there we go. It's popping out. Make sure it comes right out. If it doesn't, you double stack, you're gonna have a leak. So once you have this guy out, make sure put your crush washer on there. Once it's on, continue on. So for the 2023, this setup does not work. Me using a 3/8 drive to this cup, that extension here is a no-go. I wanted to use this 1/2-inch drive because it's cooler, but I think I'm going to use this just because I want to have that additional extension there. Hopefully that works. Your engine oil filter is in a pretty tight spot. Removing the engine oil filter is pretty hard. Getting your ratchet and your oil filter cup in there is pretty hard, but once you do that and you loosen it up, you can use your hand and just remove it. It comes down pretty hard. So the Denso that comes out with that is going to be the 90915-10, and that's 009. Now that one, I don't know why exactly, but the Toyota gave me 90915YZZN1. So they come like that originally, and they'll swap them off to an N1. As far as I can tell, they're 100% identical, and that's what originally will come out. You'll get a 009 if you bought it brand new, and then it'll come out and you'll change it out for a 90515YZZN1. and this is what you'll get. Very last thing I do is I'm gonna put 4 quarts, 128 ounces, and 12 ounces. So 16 ounces is half a quart. I go 4 ounces right below that, and then I measure and check periodically. But that's my magic formula specifically for these Venzas. The funnel is sticking out there, so there's no mistaking. There's no oil in there. It's big, bright, and it's in the way. I like to leave them there until I actually put all the oil in, and then I'll go ahead and close the hood. Your engine oil cap should be strategically placed somewhere that you're going to remember to put it back. I like to do that just because we're all human and we all do mistakes, so try not to leave the cap off. Go to settings. So we're going to go into vehicle settings, press and hold OK. This is not scheduled maintenance. Scheduled maintenance would be rotating your tire, checking your coolant, your brake fluid, everything to have to do inside the hood without actually changing your oil. 10,000 miles, you have oil maintenance, and it says, okay, so when I go to oil maintenance, click OK, reset, and I'm going to say yes. Reset complete. That means that I did the oil change, and that's the only reason that I'm doing the reset complete. I'm gonna go ahead and depress the brake pedal. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. I want the engine to run, so I gotta hit the gas pedal. So I ran the engine's running, and my hood's still open. So when I go ahead and turn this off and turn it back on, I shouldn't have any maintenance light. But since I ran the engine, I'm gonna check my engine oil level right afterwards. So the very final thing you'll do is you're gonna pull out your dipstick, check the oil level itself. There's 2 marks on the actual dipstick, a full and a low. The rule of thumb is you don't want to have it under the low or over the full. Somewhere in between is going to be good. So make sure you check that.